thing, right? It's always this. It's always the trans stuff and the race stuff, right? Let us be real for a second, right? Like, it's always the race stuff and the trans stuff. Why? Like, where's this coming from? Right? Like, really, like, let's be real for a second. Like, it's a bit much, isn't it?
Well, I think the trans stuff, they're kind of trying to piggyback off the racial injustice that black people go off.
That's from the Hitler Youth, man. That's what they're doing. What do you think drag story time is? It's the same shit. Like, that's the Hitler Youth stuff, man. That's what it's. The parallels to Nazi Germany are everywhere.
Yeah, but listen, in America, at least, the idea people are free.
You know the World Economic Forum stuff?
I don't.
That Klaus Schwab guy? Okay, there's a German guy who's at the head of the World Economic Forum, who's like this, who lived, he's like a Catholic German who lived during like the Nazi time. And he's the one that's like orchestrating this union that's like interconnected with NATO. It's probably accurate to say it looks like America has been co-opted by gay Hitler. And that's what this is. All these flags, all the iconography, the indoctrination of children, the integration of media with the state, 15-minute cities, concentration camps, vaccines, arm tags, like all that shit. It's all
but you're saying things that, at least in America, we have the choice to choose if we want to be a part of it or not. So indoctrination doesn't really work in a free country.
We're trying to talk to you guys so you can, like, hey, wake up a bit, right? Because you came in here real hot and bothered.
Yeah, well, because I was listening to your last call, especially about
because that lady was racist. She cannot ditch her American mindset.
Yeah, but you just called me a racist, and I haven't said one time.
Listen, this is the mentality we have. We write songs saying my father was a war criminal, and you're too afraid to come and arrest me for it. Like that's just we have so much bad things in our history that calling each other evil, it's like, well, yeah, like we just have like this sordid history of forever. Like, it's just stupid, right? And that's the point of it, is when we own it, and that's the way we own our culture and overcome this racism. And we're trying to spread that to you guys because it's a good mindset to be in.
Well, and it is, and I hope that it can come over here because we're tired of the racism. We're tired of always having to fight.
Being Balkan is a mindset, man. You just gotta like you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, my ancestors did do that. What now? Right.
And so that's why Black Americans, we feel the same way. Well, what we're trying to do is build ourselves up. Yeah. And every time we build ourselves up, it's racism that knocks us back.
Well, I don't know if it's racism this time. I think it's the people who are claiming to help you that are preventing you this time. See what I mean? And that's how they do it to you in history all the time, right?
So, but what's the alternative? To go to the people who we know.
The alternative is this. It's quite simple. You guys are all American, whether you like it or not, all right? I could slap you both on the back of the head and say, hey, like, behave. You need to go and speak to people about the real issues affecting your communities, white, black, whatever. Right? And then there's not a lot of that going on. And when we talk to you guys and bring you down to normal, like, hey, we're just people here. Yeah, you become friendly again. We don't hate you, man. We know you're not your government.
Well, if you listen to this, most of America, at least right now, I think we're doing the best out of everybody in the whole country. I mean, out in the whole world when it comes to race relations. We're actually doing better. I think we're doing the best.
Why is it good? Like, listen, the point is that the race relations are going to explode. We are uniting in the Balkans, and you guys are dividing. That's what's happening.
Well, not all of us are divided in America, and that's why.
This is why your job as an American, and if you're a Black American, is you don't have to do anything extreme. Just speak the truth about it. Be like, hey, maybe they're taking advantage of us. It's a question worth asking, right?
Yeah, but we already know they're taking advantage of it, and that's why we stand on our own too. If you notice, Black Americans and regular Americans,
then you're an ally with us. If you do it, if you do that, then we're allies.
Well, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole thing that we're listening to is something that's brand new to me. So
yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's all right. We understand it.
Yeah.
And America makes us think that everybody's against us, and what we try to tell everybody is we're not like them.
Honorary Balkan moment, guys. Honorary Balkan moment right here. You get it.
I told you he's a good guy, didn't I?
He's a good guy. We just gotta be rough. Listen, we gotta be rough at the beginning to tear down the cultural barriers, right? That's what we do. We push you. We bait people in. We yell at them, and then there are a lot of racist people that come in here, real racist people. If you stick around, you hear it. But we can hear that you're a reasonable guy. So we can make common ground. You just gotta stop.
And you gotta
stop. Yeah.
And that's why I respect that, and I think both of us getting the word out to the rest of us, and that's included, I think, on both sides when we see it, to know that it's a difference between everybody in Europe. And I thought we knew, but so it was. I learned a lot today, and I'm gonna drop down. But I really learned a lot.
I'm honored you appreciate our culture, man. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. I definitely will be listening in.
All right, thank you.
It was a pleasure, man. Make sure to join our Discord so we can have like chats in the Discord.
Yeah, we have to trust the Discord where people can speak freely, and then you can really connect. And once you get past all like the name calling and all that stuff, it's a good place to be, right? And that's what it is that you just gotta like ditch the mindset and look at the world as like beyond the borders of America and start thinking that way. Think globally, act locally.
That's all we have, exactly. All right, it was a pleasure, Florida boy. All right, let's see if we have any other guests. I think Zell, we have Jasmine. The other one was being a little bit, racist. Should we give her another chance? Maybe she. changed her mind. All right. Let's see.
You know, it feels kind of good to show some healing in a world so full of hate, man. It's the power of the Balkans.
No, let me, Darren, 1 second, I'll let you in, I promise. All right,
Yeah, it's the power of healing, man. Once you realize that this is all silly nonsense, it's pretty easy to connect with people. You just got to be Balkanized a little bit. That's all.
They just need to listen to our Balkan songs.
Hello?
That's it.
Hello?
Talk
What's
about
up, Darren? How's it going?
Yeah, go ahead. Hi, how are you?
I'm from France, and I was wondering, how was your guys' day so far?
Day's been
It
great.
was good, man. How was yours?
Pretty good. So you're both. I mean, you're one of you are Albanian, and the other one is Croatian.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Croatia. Croatian. Did you watch the World Cup?
Yes, I did, man.
Were you sad when you got 3-0'd by Argentina?
No, we did well. I'm proud of my country.
You like Modric?
Yeah, Modric is good.
Do you think Modric is he white passing, black passing? What do you think?
What do I think? I mean, he said he was white.
So if I say I'm black, am I black?
Wait, could you show the Chelsea player?
Yeah.
Doncic?
Oh.
Hold on.
No.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. I'll show you in a second.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're a Westoid French person, and I just don't feel like talking to French people today. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. We'll see if there's another guest. Just thought that conversation wasn't exciting. Apologize. Had to liven up the energy a bit. Do you have any more requests right now?
Let me see. Jasmine, it says still connecting, but I think there is some sort of error, so it's not checking in. But no, besides that, we don't have any other guests. If anyone would like to send a guest request, Zell, trust me, guys, this is an exclusive time because Zell is usually not so nice. So you guys are lucky if you want to go ahead and have a conversation with him.
Dude, the amount of ideological deprogramming I do, I should be paid a lot of money for this. Dude, like, it's 10 minutes, they go completely therapized. They're like, oh my God. Like, it's like total mind shit. Like, it's the Balkan mindset, man. It's a mindset. Okay, bro. Yeah, my father was a war criminal. That's it.
It's crazy, man, I swear. You guys want to listen some of these war criminal songs they did in Serbia?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they proud to be a white Southern. That doesn't make me superior to anyone.
Just be proud of your history, man, and promote healing, and that's how you do it.
Just be proud of your, as Zell is saying, your ancestors, what they went through, your history. Doesn't matter. You're white, you're black. No one gives a fuck. You're all equal in the eyes of Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Host Jose asked if white is supreme. No, it's not. What the fuck? How do you fill out a census from in the Balkans nations?
How do you fill out a census from the Balkan nations? I don't know. I'm probably done. I just don't trust the government. like go to Bosnia. It's like the census is like some guy that walks in just like, fuck it, people live here. Like our governments, our nations aren't structured well. Our governments are horribly inefficient. Our economies are usually dog shit, but we don't have a good time, and that makes up for it. So.
That's good though. That's all right. We'll manage, hopefully.
It's always the end of the world. Like, what currency are we using today? Dinar, euro, fucking kuna, like Deutschmark.
I switched to euro just now, just recently.
The next one, that one, like whoever. Another empire, another dollar. There is no coming back for you. Like these people think I'm racist, or that I need their approval.
Why are you saying that?
I don't know, man. These people are just stupid. There's no coming back for you. If I have to go back to you fascistic pigs, I'll stay here. I'm pretty comfortable, guys. I like my people.
Hold on. All right, I'm back. I'm like saying here in America, they make you choose an ethnic background.
Listen, if America's going to turn into the Balkans, at least we're going to give them the Balkan mentality, right? Like, people from Georgia write songs about how they want to like kill every single Floridian in history, and they just like, my father was a war criminal who killed everyone in Atlanta, and I'm proud of it. That's when you'll know what it's like to be us, okay? All right? That's when we'll look at you eye to eye. Is when you're like, hey, this motherfucker from Atlanta, his great great grandfather killed my uncle, and I'm going to go steal his child now. That's when you adopt that thinking, you'll get how we are. All right?
It's fucking crazy, man, for real. Brandon, I'm right. You're right, I mean, yeah. How do you know? Opinion on Arabs? We love everyone, guys. We love everyone. Doesn't matter. Arab, Asian, whatever you are, we love everyone. I mean, Arabs are Asian. Doesn't matter, guys. Doesn't matter.
And that doesn't mean we open our borders for immigration. It means we want responsible immigration policies to preserve.
Alina, just a second. Don't worry about it. I'll give you my username. What about pagans? We love everyone. Doesn't matter. Pagan.
What we're saying here is I'm not going to start policing slurs and stuff because this is the Balkans and that's how we yell at each other. And you don't get to tell me how to live my life, okay? So please yell, cuss, scream, because that's normal, right?
So yeah, just screenshot and add, and I'll get you in the group.
It's a place where people need to feel like they speak freely, and we're going to play the identity politics vanguard.
Where can my brother listen to if he doesn't have TikTok? You mean Frankie? Like, where can he listen to this live and stuff?
We're gonna have to go on TV with this, man. These
What does
Americans.
it- what
We're gonna have to
does
go on
it
a
say
tour of America where we just yell at people.
What is this guy asking, Zel? What does it say on your identification card? It must be something special. What does he mean?
It says God. That's what it says. It says creation. God is creation, and He's perfect.
So,
I want to do like a stand-up act where I go with just a poster of Kovacic and go from there. Stupid rap. Just walk in and be like, all right, guys, we're going to get to the bottom of the Balkans today, okay? And as this man white, you just go from there, all right? The material writes itself, man, because people just don't know what to do.
wait, Zel, is it alright if I show your Discord to Aliana because she cannot find me? So I'll show you
Yeah,
or yours and
it's
add you.
perfect.
All right, just wait a minute. I'll show you his. So here you go. This is him. This is the guy playing GTA 5.
Goddamn right. You should share you'll be on Joe Rogan one day. You should send my video to Joe Rogan, like mass spam it to him so I can like blow his mind on his podcast. Imagine if I did that. Imagine if I said this stuff on his podcast.
My face, bro. Thank you, bro. Can you see my face?
America would heal so quickly overnight. It would just be the Balkan, like the adopting the Balkan mindset.
All right, let's have Jasmine. She just requested again. Maybe she's willing to learn this time, huh?
Okay, so I'm back again. I left the live and came back, but when I came back, you guys were talking about Americans. And from what I've heard, you guys just have a problem with American citizens to begin with, and I really want to know why, because it sounds like it's the government's problem and not ours.
Well, okay, so we don't like America because they bombed their country and shit, right? And that they've bombed a lot of places and they've been like destroying a lot of the world for a long time. And now what their government has done to its citizens is ramped up the conversations on race between black and white Americans, which has a side effect of othering our country into that category when we don't want it. Right?
See,
So
but as an American, I don't really agree with that, honestly. I understand because we don't fuck with our government either. Trust me, like most of us don't, unless they're
that's your government is like
Trumpist.
your government is like
Unless
diversity, like Black Lives Matter, like that all stuff is what your government is right now.
Yeah, you don't really fuck with our government.
then,
Like
do you
they,
like
it's
Black
just a
Lives
show.
Matter?
It's literally just a show.
Well,
And
do you
we
think Black Lives
understand that,
Matters?
but
Do you think Black Lives Matter is just a show?
the person who created the Black Lives Matter just did it as a money grab. Like
Yeah, so
even
it's a
black
scam.
people don't really support BLM.
So it's a scam.
See, but again, that's a government problem and not an American citizen problem.
Yeah,
And
but
it seems
you
like that's
are
holding-
a reflection of
You elect your government, Jasmine. That's the thing. You're in
So
charge of.
this is your problem. I can't elect a new government for you. You're doing
Yeah,
this
exactly.
because we don't have a choice.
See, but I did
Our
not
choice,
vote
if we
on
want to escape this, our choice is we have to pick up arms and go to war.
that. That's not the best decision.
Yeah.
But
So what we're saying is
like-
that I don't owe you respect when you represent a country that's oppressing us, right?
see, but like, what is it? North Korea? Like, does their citizens represent Kim Jong-un? No.
I mean, they represent
Okay.
they
Someone
represent
said
his
it's my
authority.
okay, I just
They
turned
represent his
18, so
authority,
I
as
did
you
not
said.
vote.
They listen to him, so I guess.
Yeah.
Because they
If
have
they're
no
not
choice.
overthrowing, if
No,
they
I think
don't
they have a choice,
overthrow,
man. I think that it's not as bad there as you think it is.
But still, are they a representation of their violent
People
dictator?
stay aligned with nations because they've lived there forever and their families are there, not because of the economy.
Yeah, but again, how is what our government is doing, which is out of our control? It seems like your grudge with Americans is your grudge with the government. And even if we are the citizens of the
Yeah. Do
Your
you
country-
vote? Do the citizens elect the
we
government?
elect that government, Jasmine.
Do the citizens elect the government?
yes, citizens
So are you
do
a
vote
citizen?
for their elected
Are you a
officials,
are you a
but
citizen?
sometimes under 50% of the population can vote for somebody and they still not win. That's just how America
you a
works,
citizen?
which we did not choose.
Yeah, you voted for the Democrats, right? You voted
Yes,
for
but but
Okay, so you voted for this.
no,
So
I know I just turned 18.
You enabled
but
it.
no, I did not. I did not.
then
You
are you
said
gonna
you
vote for
voted
I
Joe
for
Biden
did
the
next
not
election?
vote
American,
because
for the
I
Democrats.
was
So
16
Are you going to
when
vote
the
Democrat next election?
elections were happening.
Are you going to vote Democrat next election?
I
If you
don't
vote
know because
Democrat, you're racist.
I don't know.
If you
If I
vote
vote
Democrat, if you
Democrat,
vote Democrat, to me, you will always be racist forever, and I'll never respect you.
and why is that?
Because the Democrats are the one enforcing this diversity onto us, which is othering us into racial categories.
Dishwasher, where are you? We have two other guests, by the way, Zell.
See,
Yeah, look, Jasmine, join the Discord and we'll talk later, okay? It's best not to do this.
Yeah, Jasmine, listen, join the Discord so you can
You're not a
understand
bad
more.
person.
Right?
We just need to explain you our perspective because it's not American-centric, okay?
why
So
would
if
this
you want
not be the right space to talk about that?
It's a
Because we wanna have
contradiction and
someone
it requires me to explain a lot of things. But we're going to drop you now, or you can drop out and we'll bring up someone else, okay? Because this is getting a bit old.
I mean, I'll drop
All right.
myself, but again, it seems like your problem was with the government and not the citizens, so you really need to think
Okay,
about
then
that
say
because
it
we did not
right.
choose what
It's
they
elected
do.
by the citizens. It's the same thing, Jasmine. Same shit.
It's not the
No,
same
wait,
thing. It's
Jasmine,
not the
Jasmine,
same thing.
I know that you're not a bad person because you didn't see this for what it is. I understand that. What we're saying is what it is now is racism and oppression. And so we have to call it when we see it, right?
I mean, you can call what you see, but that doesn't mean that it's correct because, again, like you're not an American citizen, so you're not in our shoes. I see
Yeah,
where
but
you're
this
coming
is the
from, though.
point.
Trust me, I do.
Your racial binary from your country is affecting our domestic policies.
Jasmine, you have no idea the shoes that this guy has been on as a Croatian, as someone from the Balkans. You have no idea.
You don't know what American shoes are in because you aren't an
Yeah,
American.
yeah. Slavery in
shoes are you
America,
in? What
whatever it is
shoes are you
nothing
in?
compared to my history, okay?
What shoes are you in, Jasmine? You're like one of the most privileged human beings, you know?
On
You're born in
Earth, we're
America.
the richest country. Everyone wishes they could be there, and you're just complaining about okay.
I'm not
You don't know
complaining.
what-
I'm just saying.
Well, that's
never
what
once
your
did I
country is
complain.
enforcing with liberal ideology. It's the expansion of domestic policies.
And
into the
again,
international
you're generalizing us based on what our country is doing, not on the citizens. And your problem is with the country, not the citizens, and that's what my problem
Okay.
with you is.
Okay, but you parrot the same ideology as the people in power, so you're complicit.
No,
You're
no,
complicit.
no.
Do Black Lives
You
Matter?
don't?
Do Black Lives Matter?
Black lives do matter. All lives
Does the-
matter, though. But I do not support either one of those
Okay,
movements.
so you don't support Black Lives Matter.
I think that Black lives matter, but I
I
do not
understand what you
support the
think, but do you
movement.
support the movement?
No, I just said I do not because
Okay,
of what.
then good. Then you are on the
people
first
believe.
step. You're on the first step to not being
Yeah.
racist.
What? Okay, yeah, you definitely are very hard to get through. I don't support All Lives Matter or Black Lives Matter because they both were built on bullshit.
Then what kind
The
of lives
country
matter?
is built on
If
bullshit.
not all lives matter, what lives matter?
I said all lives matter, but I do not support the
Okay, and what
movement.
we're saying is that don't put us into these racial binaries because they're stupid and they lead you to defending points like this.
And you're putting me into a racial binary because I'm a
No, I'm not. I'm calling you an American.
You're calling me you called me a racist fascist.
You're in a
because I'm
racist, fascist American pig.
What?
You are a
That's
racist.
his way.
Fascist.
Don't worry, Jasmine. That's his way.
See, and I feel like the host is not even agreeing with you because you're calling me racist
No,
fascist when I'm trying to
Oh, so you
understand where
agree
you're
with
coming from,
He's
but
not.
you are not doing the
Jasmine.
same.
Jasmine, he has been trying to explain to you for like what, 5 minutes now for the second time you joined, and before you still don't get it. His patience is gonna run off at some point, and we have other
Oh,
guests
no,
we
his
would like
patience
to
has
take.
been very low to begin with, and he's not trying.
He
Like, the
doesn't owe
whole
you
time,
anything, Jasmine, your country bumped his country, all right? You
I
need to
know.
understand that
I
your
said
country bumped
that
his country.
America
He
is
doesn't owe
bullshit.
you respect. He doesn't owe you nothing. It's not his fault because of the shoes you're in. It's not his responsibility, all right?
And
So he
it's not
doesn't
my
owe you
fault
anything.
that my country bombed your country either. I feel
Yeah, but
very sorry that
the
happened.
people in your country wear the same uniform, and that's all I see. So
That's the thing, you know. You had black people, black pilots, white pilots, or whatsoever.
Yeah.
We don't care. It's all
Yeah.
the same people.
fighter pilot is a fighter pilot. I don't care if they're black or not, right?
Exactly. So Jasmine, if you're willing to learn more, make sure to join the Discord. If not, it's
I
all
will
right.
not be joining the Discord, but I'm just
All right,
letting you
it doesn't
know
matter.
that your problem's with the government, not the citizens, and we are not a
All right.
reflection of what the fuck
You
our
just
government
you're a
says.
fascist and you're trying to cope right now. That's what this is.
I'm not a
Go ahead. You're way too patient sometimes.
Illest is the
Illest
dude.
is a neo-Nazi.
They're calling me the
He's
no.
a
I'm like, don't utter me into racial categories. He's a Nazi. Okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna block him.
All right. Yeah. Nice argument, guys. And it's funny that this is what like all the Western Europeans always do. Oh, those Croatians are Nazis. They just don't get it. Man. They're so
He
stupid.
will kick me because he can't understand. Jasmine, you're not willing to understand, Jasmine, and we're not willing to make you
You
understand,
can
all
join the
right?
Discord and we can talk. That's the limit of your.
Yeah, join the Discord. He might give you another chance, and trust me, if he does, you're lucky. All right, so P, hi, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was your day?
Good. What about you?
It was all right. Go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
This is dishwasher.
It's you?
Yes.
That's cool.
Where are you with your fake account? That's my dishwasher, Zell, in case you haven't known.
Hate it.
Her DPM, dishes per minute, is like 52.
Not bad.
Remembered?
I didn't remember your voice. It's you, Ash, yeah?
Yes, it's me.
Where? No, it's not you, you hoe. It's not you,
Oh,
actually.
it's me.
You're the other one. I have two dishwashers. I thought it's Ash. You're the one from Iraq? Iran?
No, so you don't remember.
I do. We talked at the other
No.
account.
So you're cheating.
It's Ash. It's not Ash, guys.
It's not
Not
Ash. Who the fuck is Ash?
It's not Ash. Shut up, stay silent. Let's have this one. Join our Discord, by the way. P, join our Discord. All right, now you can go ahead and fuck off. We don't have time to simp into it. All right, I thought here's my main dishwasher. Here she is.
That's what he's got a hose.
Oh, it's the actual dishwasher.
Here's my main
Cheap
dishwasher. Hey, Ash. I swear I thought it's you. I'm not cheating.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
How was your day?
It was busy at work, so it was okay.
Oh, that's good. Let's see. Let's have this next guest. Let's see if they have anything interesting to say.
Hey guys, I completely agree with y'all. I just want to say that. And right when you said Americans, I just want to give y'all a heads up that I don't want to be mean or anything, but there's a two-party system here. Like you said, Democrats do run the country right now.
Yep.
Both Republicans and Democrats have bombed multiple countries.
Yeah, listen, the Democrats are now the one at the core of this ideology, and that's because of the Clinton campaign, correct?
Yes,
Clinton
and the
has
Biden
ties
campaign
to
as well.
WEF. Clinton has ties to WEF. That's how they've infiltrated it. Right?
Yes.
This is what this is now. It's NATO.
Bro,
NATO.
stop wasting your money.
It's best to think right now what's happening is your government's no longer in control. It's been co-opted by a gay Hitler in the name of Klaus Schwab.
That's true. I completely agree with you.
And that's what it is. Right?
I just want to say, like, how y'all categories Americans a couple times. I don't know if I heard y'all or not, right? But I was judged, never judged by race, just by the person's
American
action.
Listen, if you're fighting a war to defend your country, you don't give a shit about the color of the skin of the guy next to you.
Exactly.
Right?
It's the brother right beside you.
That's what in the Civil War there was a lot of that. And that's what your country forgot for some reason, and that's where we're about to go. Right? That's all it is.
Exactly. That's why I just want to come on here and say I completely agree with y'all 100%.
You guys aren't lost. You just need to be woken up a bit. And that's why, listen, join the Discord. We're the new left, right? This is what this is the reason why you felt sick in your stomach is because you were looking at fascism and didn't know what to call it. All right?
Yeah.
So, it's okay, buddy. Like, listen, it's all right. You can be white, you can be brown, you can be whatever. Like, yeah, you be free. Speak freely, buddy. Welcome to the Balkan mindset. All right?
Thanks, guys.
No worries, man.
Your dad can be a war criminal. It doesn't matter.
Listen, it's all good, man. Like, my dad's a war criminal. Let's fucking go. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's all stupid anyways, right?
The past is the past. You got to get over it.
Yes. Look forward and let's heal and make amends. That's what we need right now.
Texas, thanks a lot for the diamond 3, man. For real, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So, Zel, we have one more guest, and I think this is the last guest we're going to take.
That sounds good with me.
Because it's going to get 2 a.m. here.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, so I have a question for Zell.
What's up, man?
So we had a conversation, I believe, not too long ago, and you said that Meloni was a fascist in Italy. That
she has fascistic tendencies, yeah.
So, but to my understanding, isn't one who is a nationalist who wants to protect their interests a good thing, like you were doing, right?
Yeah, what I'm saying, okay. So this is the thing, right? The fascism fascism, first of all, is not always equal. There is Mussolini's fascism and what was in Germany, right? Mussolini was like this racial stuff is crazy because there's northern Italians and southern Italians and they're different color, correct? So it's kind of like to have the racial thing in Italy, it didn't make sense. So they integrated the Catholic Church. And then you had a guy named, what's his name? Gramsci, who tried to integrate a form of communism with like the Vatican and stuff like that. But the problem with these ideologies is that you cannot enforce ideological purity on a group of people, no matter what you do. So what we realize is that we want to have a strong presence of the church in our social lives, but the ideological thing, what we can say is you are Croatian no matter what. It's a healthy form of nationalism. But when I say you have to be a Catholic no matter what, well, what's a real Catholic? The barrier for entry is kind of high, right? Like having a perfect virtue and all that shit. So if I say, listen, if you have a Croatian citizenship, Croatian, and you can be as proud as you want because you're part of the cause, then that's ameliorating the effects of the racial differences through a national form that has an easy way to have in-groups and out-groups.
Okay, agreed. Because I was a little bit confused because Maloney called out the exploitation of what France is doing in the African countries and not what Italy's doing. She's trying to stab off the immigration that's flooding her country from France's mistakes.
Of course. So Italy, you can have fascism that's directed at ulterior good things, right? Like if you just integrate the Catholic Church with the state and say we want to become like environmentally conscious, that's not a bad thing. It's just a weird thing. And right now the world is going to look very weird because globalism is collapsing. All right.
Right.
And that's why it's very hard to make sense of everything, because your mindset from an American has been the imperial core of culture because you were Rome for a long time, right? And now that Rome's sort of falling a little bit, and all these other places are going to have very legitimate grievances, it's very easy to fall into this diversity or else mindset, which in of itself becomes an integrated ideology with the state and is a form of fascism.
Well, on a little bit of a personal level, that half applies because due to immigration and doing America's diverse nation and all the immigrants that is kind of a melting pot. I have both Mexican and Italian, and both my great grandparents they are from Mexico and from Italy, so it is a big influence on my family. So being an American is it's half there, half not.
What I would say is that mindset right there is what causes problems. I'd say you need to be, if you're born in America, American. Right. And
there's no reason I should abandon or not be proud of where I came from either, though.
No, remember your roots. But like the point is when you have the thing is where we come from, we don't have those type of roots because people don't travel to our place to live because it's prosperous. Right. So what we've been dealing with is like people leaving to go to the West for a long time now. And now that there's like the West is faltering, there's been a renaissance of sorts. And like now what I'm doing, man, is like I'm doing what's right for humanity, because you guys need to start realizing that this racialized type of thinking doesn't work in a global environment.
Well, no, we have globalists and people in the West, like the Democratic Party, the Labor Party.
And now that's your fight.
Well, no, because it won't be just our fight, because it's an internal problem as well as an external problem.
It's
because what happens in the West might influence the others.
It's the Western world's fight. That's not Croatia's fight.
Well, I'm saying Croatia might not be too far off where it gets swooped under the rug.
It might be, man. That's what we've been there before. That's history. That's just happened. Yeah, we might get genocide. We might not. That's just normal business for us, man. We live like
we went through that. We went through that multiple times. We're ready.
What do you mean normal business?
Yeah, we went through an ethnic genocide in the 90s. Like, what do you mean?
It's just recent. We went through that.
I was alive. Like, I met some of the people that tried to kill. Like,
how old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay. Well, so you're saying that you were what, 5, 4?
Yeah. Well, it started in 1990. I was born in 91.
Yeah. So you were.
Yeah, I grew up with it.
In kindergarten, really?
I grew up with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you're talking about when NATO came in and there was ethnic cleansing.
Yeah, all that stuff, all the ethnic cleansing. Yeah. My father was a war criminal. I was from Krajina, the border of Krajina and Herzegovina. That was one of the most violent regions.
Very intense fights over there.
Very, very intense, like ethnic fighting there. Genocides, all that
it's
stuff.
Not one of the zones with the most intensity of fights,
Yeah.
Honestly, like.
So you're saying that since NATO and Bill Clinton and the Democrats led that.
Well, that's all connected to WEF now, and those are the people who are calling me white, right? You see what I mean?
So you're being vilified
by American Democrats in the name of diversity. Yeah.
Well, you're not alone. You're not an isolated group there focused.
The whole world is feeling like the whole world is looking at you like this now. 7 billion people are feeling like us.
Well, that's kind of hard to say. I mean, when it even comes to...
Yeah, the whole world is looking at America's history, the amount of nations you invaded in the global south, the predatory IMF loans, all of that's coming back, catching up to you now.
Texas just sent you a gift, 700 coins.
Oh, shit. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Texas. We appreciate it, man, for real. Thanks a lot.
So you should be feeling sick to your stomach right now, right?
Am I feeling sick to my stomach? No. Why would I feel sick to my stomach?
Because, like, you should realize the whole world is now going to turn against you.
Oh, well, you know what? Life happens, whatever. Things happen.
That could, like, be very, very... Like, look, the point I'm trying to make here is if you want to prevent that from happening, you need to speak truth to power and call these fascists for what they are.
No, but if you know about America and if you know how systems work and you would know all these people who are in power internally in America, that is one party. It's a one-party structure.
Let me put it this way, but there's a growing external movement in America. Tucker Carlson leaving Fox, right? He said that this is an ideological cataclysm, didn't he? Why? Because he knows what we know now, and what you realize. So let's say Joe Biden runs again, and then let's say Joe Biden wins. Now,
he is running. He is running again.
Okay. Do you think that the American Republicans, if they think this is fascism, are going to not start a war?
Okay, but they tried to fight back on January 6th, and they were
buddy. That's not a war.
No, I didn't say a war, but anytime.
Listen, they'll stage a coup. And
No. But you see that? But no. It's an example of when you push back
Hey,
even
but you
a
have,
little.
you have
look how they
100 million Americans feeling like the people in charge are the enemy. That doesn't work, man.
So you're saying there's going to be a civil war?
It's looking like it, yeah, massive one. That's what happened in the Balkans.
That's how exactly how it
If you
happened,
want to,
right?
if you want to stop it, if you want to stop it, you have to like stop this BLM racism diversity shit, right?
They're starting to get it, man, for real.
Yeah, that guy should feel sick to his stomach right now.
I think they do. What happened? Both of them left at the same time. Hey, Ash,
What?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Ash, join my Discord, you dishwasher, and send me a friend request.
Sorry, I got a call.
Join my Discord, you dishwasher, send me a friend request.
You got an echo, but you gotta leave and come back.
Okay.
I'll bring you back. Hey, Brax, send a guest request again, and I'll accept you in, buddy, because you had an echo.
This guy's like just gonna kick all your opposition. Like, jeez.
Just gonna kick all your opposition. No,
Texas gets it. Texas isn't it the funniest fucking thing in the world that that's how America falls? Gay Nazis, like, it's fucking hilarious.
just kick all your opposition. I want to ban this one because I'm pretty sure it's a mass reporter, so I'm just gonna ban them.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We can, but now you're good.
No, but what I was saying is that even I anticipate there's a civil war. I can already see it brewing. People are getting mad. You can see it in just locally everywhere.
Well, there might not be one. There might be a revolution, and that's different. And if there's a revolution, you can save it. What you need to do is realize that the people in power, the Joe Biden or whatever, they're not interested in your well-being. All right, buddy.
Oh,
That's,
no,
that's clear as day. So like when you see people, when you think like you're going to vote Joe Biden, he's going to win or whatever, you got to ditch this party politics nonsense and see it for what it is.
Zell, someone just sent a picture on our Discord, and it says that 7.2% of U.S. adults identify as LGBTQ. 7.2%.
That's just a social contagion, man. It's the same with bulimia, same with like anorexia with young girls and models. Like you can create these contagions when you tell kids there's glory in things that there's not.
Texas, I agree with you, Texas. I hope that day will come.
Well, it's in the education system. It starts from elementary through university. I mean, it goes all the way through.
Yeah, and the point is, in Nazi Germany, shock propaganda did that with the Hitler Youth, right? Adolf Hitler. I can quote Adolf Hitler. I can give you Adolf Hitler quotes right now that describe exactly what's happening in the USA.
Oh no, I completely agree. But in the meantime, all of these things are being occupied by trans issues, racial issues.
Yeah, that's my point. Is that's an ideology they need to integrate in the state. That's what they thought would work, and that's why it's fucking funny.
You have white people practically cowering to these
they're
Black
the
Lives
Jews
Matter.
in Germany. They're the Jews in Germany. Black Lives Matter is the brown shirts. You see it now?
Oh no, I totally see it. But the problem is how do you relay that? Because they think they're being virtuous, right? They think they're doing something.
You gotta do what we do here and point out how silly it is and laugh at it, or fight a war. That's your option. That's why we're the good guys here, right?
Yeah, but in the meantime, that's not the only war that's brewing up. And then we have.
I guess not, man. But I can't fix everything, can I?
No, but I'm saying what can affect us can affect all.
Yeah, and you need to speak truth to power, so this ends wherever you speak it.
That's true.
All right, that's your job now.
No, I know, but I'm saying also that nobody's isolated. I mean, we live in a global war with nuclear power, and we don't know.
That's why when these people on the internet export their American imperialist hegemony, cultural hegemony, it's not fair to everyone else, and that's why we just get tired of you guys and turn to hate you.
No, right, but no matter how that goes, if Russia or China, that's where a lot of problems are happening, and that's where the focus of America.
And Russia, in terms of race, they're Slavic and I'm Slavic. So who's fighting me? Like who's fighting who, right?
Well, what's your thoughts on the Ukraine and Russia? What's your take on that?
Man, I'm not gonna. I gotta go soon. I'm losing my voice. So I'm just join the Discord, and then we can talk as much as you want. Just not on this live right now.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for having me up. What is the Discord?
It's in the host.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, thank you guys.
All right, you're welcome. Stay safe and all the best.
Take care.
Lorena, are you in Discord? Did you join the Discord yet? What's Ukraine and Russia got to do with English countries?
Are we white?
English countries.
These people. It's funny when we deprogram one, and the next one just comes rolling right in. Man, it's just a never-ending belt of fucking ignorant people.
Yeah, that's it. Lorena, it's on my bio. Just go on my bio and join. If it doesn't work, I'll give you my Discord and you send me a friend request. Ash, dishwasher.
I'm gonna hop down. I gotta go do some stuff. I got some water.
Oh, I'm gonna end in like 2 minutes. I'll just get these people to join the Discord and then I'll run off.
All right, let it.
Have a good night.
Ash, join the Discord, you dumbass.
Okay, I will in a little bit.
Why are you sleepy? What's the time there? What the fuck?
It's like 7:39.
You're so tired so early?
I didn't sleep much last night.
Why is that, you cheater, huh? Why?
I couldn't sleep.
Bruh. Alright. So listen, I'm gonna have to end the live, guys.
Have a
I'll
good
go to
night.
bed and I'll read some books in my white bed, in my white room. White privilege. So yeah, guys, it was a pleasure. I'll probably go ahead and host again tomorrow. Something like 8 hours, 9 hours from now. OMG, why you ask her strange questions? Because I know her, Curry. You idiot. Hey, Frankie. Frankie, I appreciate you sticking in and stuff. Frankie, don't forget to join the Discord, alright? Join the Discord and I'll add you. I'll give you an account so you can go ahead and come up as a guest on our lives whenever you wish to. Alright? I'm trying. Is it not working, Frankie? Did it not work? What Discord? That's in my bio. You know what, guys? I'm gonna do the transgender one. I wanna troll some transgender people. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna end the live and come back. Alright? Alright.